Good day and welcome to the dining room table. Letter from New York City Council member Joann Ariolla regarding the migrant crisis. Please subscribe, like, and share. We all know the migrant crisis in New York City and in many other cities across the nation is exploding. In New York City, the homeless issue, the lack of housing, lack of affordable housing, people unable to uh, move out of temporary housing shelters into permanent housing that they could afford. That has been a huge issue. And then now, people who are asylum seekers migrating to New York City has hurt the already homeless issue in New York City. So I am putting up the correspondences from the different leaders, officials, just hearing what's going on. Mayor Eric Adams always says, listen, if you have something to say to help, then let's hear it. And as someone who lives in the jurisdictions of where these things are happening, you want to know what people are saying, no matter what party line, right? Republican, Democrat, whatever. Just what are people saying? What's going on? Because if you have the mayor who's saying that this is a big problem, and you see so many others saying this is big problem, and I must say the the president does not say this is a big problem. President Biden, they don't talk about it in their press briefings. The only time that they've spoke about it is when New York State Governor Kathy Hochul went to the White House, and she didn't even meet with the president. She met with the chief of staff and another head of another agency. President Biden didn't even meet with her. So it's not a big topic there. Let's hear what the council member has to say. So she starts off the letter, and I'm gonna sum it up pretty much. She starts off the letter by addressing my fellow Republicans, conservatives, and common sense New Yorkers, and saying that the city is under a threat, and that's a pretty big word. Um, uh, to feel like we are under a threat, as she says, um, as illegal migrants pour into the Big Apple. That she feels like the threat is growing larger. Um, and I noticed that when I, go over and recover the correspondences from the officials, they always have like one theme. They may speak about different things, but I'm noticing like one theme. And in her theme, she's calling on unity. Uh, but what's even more to that is that this councilwoman is telling everyone to put their feelings aside. Whatever, let the squabbles of the past rest, at least for now. She's saying whatever issues you may have had in the past, they want them to come together and check this, so we can more fully wage war against the governor and the president and all others who advocate for what she called illegal migration, untenable experiment. Wow. She says division will only lead to defeat. And she's calling on everyone to focus on their energy against those seeking to break up neighborhoods and tear apart the fabric of the city. This is a huge issue. This is a huge issue. She says, let us remember that we share a common goal to protect our communities and preserve the essence of New York. In this shared mission, we find strength. So let us all come together now, in this moment, and show the rest of the country that New York City stands with one voice, and with one voice, we will win. So here is a letter from Council Member Joann Ariolla regarding the migrant crisis in New York City. Please subscribe, like, and share. Until next time.